News you can trust.
Move me.
Saul Albom market news first in the micro cap engine. We have Norm Klien coming up, waiting on deck, and we're excited about, oh look, they put out news earlier this morning too, so we have lots to talk about. Down a little bit today on 4 trades, but just how much? $500 in volume. Okay, down on $500 in volume. Norm, this is Saul Albom, market news first. How you doing?
Good morning, Saul. How are you?
Very good. It's a fun morning this morning. The market's up. I got you on. I'm happy to have you on. EastBridge Investment Group, ticker symbol EBIG. Looks like we had just a little bit of liquidity here, and it's knocked you down a little bit, the stock. But I imagine you're more of a long-term player. We got some news out today. You said acquire stake in energy sport drink company.
Yes, sir.
What's Tell me about this. Rhino horns, or what is it?
Rhino horns, yeah, they're out of Malaysia. They right now currently market to companies in Australia and New Zealand, looking to expand, though, their market to China and India. As you know, we focus on those 2 market areas. We just think they're a great startup company. They haven't been in business too long. They produce energy sports drinks, and we just think they have a great future. They continue to sell very well in Australia and New Zealand, and as I mentioned, they're planning to expand their markets to China and India, and so we're just really excited about that. And so we wanted to make sure that we got a piece of that action.
Okay, and the company primarily exports its Energy 250 and Ultra Sports 500 beverage, again, to Malaysia, New Zealand, and Brunei. And you have Asaberry, Asia Boost, and Horns here. Now, I'm looking at this deal here. It says you will issue 1 million restricted EBIG common shares plus options in exchange for 15% stake in Rhino Horns. How big is this company? And well, I mean, if you're, tell me the swap of the value here. What's going on?
Well, we believe that it's excellent value right now. They're still a young company, but they have significant revenue as well, and 15%. The million shares of EBIG stock is really an excellent price for that much stake in the company, and the growth potential is fabulous. And so we just think that it's an excellent investment for EastBridge, and hopefully someday we will be taking them public as well, and being able to share some of these benefits with our shareholders.
Okay. So now, normally you guys bring a company to the U.S. markets and get, say, a 10 to 20% stake, etc., or more. But this time you did an assets or stock swap, right? So this one, since it had stronger revenues, was a little more difficult to negotiate. I don't understand this model.
Well, it's just a different type of investment. As you said, we have several clients that we plan to. Our agreement with them is to take them, into the U.S. stock market, so help them get listed in one of the U.S. stock markets, and our compensation is that we own anywhere from 10 to 20% of those companies. As a private company, then of course, eventually once they go public, this particular transaction is really an investment in a growing company that will continue to grow. We just feel as if it's an excellent value for our shareholders, and it is a private company at this time. We're hoping that someday that
Sure.
will also agree to go public, which will even add more value.
What's their current sales in U.S. dollars?
I think they're at about $5 million per year.
I like that. Okay, all right. Okay. I'm cool with that. I like that.
Okay, yeah, me too.
All right. Are they profitable?
Just Just about.
Just about, but they have 5 million.
Break even at this point, and again, they're as the news release indicated, they're developing some new products and launching some new areas. So obviously that takes some money.
So they have the distribution system all over if they're in Brunei, and that which by Indonesia, New Zealand, Australia, and Malaysia, they're all over the place.
Yes, they are.
So all right, so they have 5 million in revenues already, and 1 million shares, and then you're now. What exercise price were they at? Or would you give them to them? Or so even at 20 cents a share, that's still I like this. Okay, all right. I like the deal.
It's a good investment, we believe, and it will just add to our portfolio. So
I like that. Tell me how'd you meet them?